through to his first ever PDC World Darts Championship quarter-final. Commiserations to Robert Owen, a heroic performance from him, but he falls at the last 16 stage. We have to say it's job done for Robert Owen, who's secured his professional status and earned a good few quid in the process as well. Still to come, Ricardo Pietreczko against Nathan Aspinall. This could be yet the best of the day. It's been a great day so far. And Chris Dobey, despite missing numerous doubles, he beat Kevin Dukes 4-3 earlier on. He's been speaking to talkSPORT 2 after his win.
Yeah, I struggled on the doubles, and I'm one.
Made a 10 on this.
Okay.
To stick with my guns, and double 16s normally we favoured, but in the latter stages of that game, I went with what everybody have been telling us for ages and switched to double top, and it paid off, and I think that got us through that game.
Nico was screaming in commentary, you've got to change, you've got to stop being stubborn and go to the north, and when you did, it tidied up, didn't it?
Yeah, of course, and that's probably what you have to do at times, and I felt up there that I needed to, or otherwise I was going home, and yeah, it kind of clicked and double 10 pulled us out.
You missed multiple darts to go 3-1 up, you missed the darts to go 3-2 up. Again, we said in commentary, the good players found a way. You found a way, you won 6 of the last 7 legs. You must be really pleased with how you dug yourself out.
Yeah, definitely. I find I said I gifted the 4th set, I gifted the 5th, and I should have been walking off that stage winning 4-1. And he's that kind of player, though. He sticks with you all the way. He doesn't give up, and you've seen it in his previous 2 games. He was behind 2-0 in the last one, come back, and he went by 3-2 and come back to win the match. So I knew what I had to do, and I can't just keep giving him legs, otherwise he would have took them. And yeah, I'm just delighted with that little change worked in the end.
Cute.
Yeah, there is Chris Dobey safely through to the last day on New Year's Day. He will be back. We've got a double session of darts on New Year's Day, all 4 quarterfinals live and exclusive on talkSPORT 2. Chris Dobey will take on Gerwen Price in the quarterfinals. Callan Ridge is through. He will take on Michael van Gerwen or Jeffrey de Graaf, who played later on tonight. Peter Wright in the top half of the draw will take on the winner of Stephen Bunting and Luke Woodhouse. And Luke Little or Ryan Joyce will await the winner of our next game, Ricardo Pietreczko against Nathan Aspinall. Mace, I've just sent a tweet out on social media. I don't think Robert Owen deserved the stick he got from the crowd there. Secured his tour card status, secured his livelihood. Had a day off work today, supposed to be driving his van, delivering stuff. He turned up today. Gets beaten, those darts he missed for 3-0. He goes 3-0, I think it's game over.
Yeah, I agree, and he's provided the audience and our listeners and the viewers at home with loads of entertainment. It's been a great story, his battle to retain tour card status, and it's just listen, I can't stand it, but it's the price you pay, I'm afraid, if we want to go back to playing in front of 800 quid and the players playing for a cup of tea.
Yeah, look, I don't mind him picking a player, but you don't have to berate the one that's...
I don't go to a fight. I sit there and just absorb the entertainment and view it. I don't know what this... Although I'm the same, I'm not like them, Bell, to go to football matches and shout abuse there. I just sit there and watch.
Yeah, we'll move on. I just thought it was a tad disappointing, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because Robert gave it absolutely everything. He was good enough to have taken that, certainly, to a tiebreaker.
However, I think we're going to get more of the same here because it's England against Germany. Nathan Aspinall, the Englishman, takes on Ricardo Pietreczko. Let's join John back on.
This is the 4th round of the Paddy Power World Darts Championship, coming to you live on Sky Sports from the Alexandra Palace, London. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players from Germany and into the 4th round of his 2nd year. A winner of a Euro Tour event. It's time to meet Pikachu, Ricardo Pietreczko from England. A Premier League winner. The winner of the World Match Play and UK Open. Ladies and gentlemen, a former US Darts Master and a World Championship semi-finalist. It's time to meet the Asp, Nathan.
Would have hoped for Nathan Aspinall. The comeback continues after that horrendous injury trouble he had having won the match play, had to take time out. But he's here hoping to make it through. He's been to the semi-finals before. He'll have his eyes on the big prize. It is all up for grabs here. And what a game, what a culmination to the afternoon it promises to be.
Yeah, and as always, every year before that final, as part of our build-up show on talkSPORT, and I presume it'll still be on our YouTube channel, just checking. Yeah, it will be. We'll have a discussion about the Premier League, because there'll only be 2 players left. One of them might not even be considered right now.
Maybe not. You are listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find rooms for as little as £49 in the Big Village sale at villagehotels.com. We're into this one. We'll make their way through and the boos begin if Ricardo Pietreczko is in any doubt. And I think what I must say at this point, having just criticised the crowd, look, when Nathan Aspinall plays Ricardo Pietreczko in Germany, he gets it from all angles. So it is home advantage.
Yeah, to a degree, but then there's certain... They don't even know what they're booing, for one. They don't have an high enough IQ. They're just doing it because the other bloke's doing it. But then, if you're a sports fan, surely you want to watch the sportsman operate at the highest level.
Yeah.
Like I've always said, that's like me going to a Formula 1 and chucking a 10-gallon drum of oil on the bend and going, oh, look at them spinning off. Yeah. And then they all spin off, and then what do you have to watch?
Yeah,
nothing.
Fair enough. Race to 4 sets sent. Pietreczko with a throw. He is on 3-8-1 after 6. Aspinall on 3-10. Pietreczko.
If they want to jazz up snooker a bit, because that's going to stale and it'll go even staler when Ronnie's off, well, why don't they allow them to play in... Well, just see this crowd right in front of us, stick a table right in the middle of it, and say, yeah, lads, crack on, have a great day.
2-5-0 Aspinall, 2-5-8 Pietreczko. He's at the board now. Aspinall, the number 12 seed, who's made it through to this stage, courtesy of a win over Leonard Gates.
It was a bit of a laboured win as well, wasn't it?
It was.
And I know the win against Gilding was comprehensive, but it was hardly special.
Well, he's through. But Pietreczko beat Zhong Jiao Chen 3-0, then John Van Veen 3-1, and then Scott Williams averaged just 97.
A much tougher examination.
4-1, yeah. You get the feeling he might be a little bit more battle-hardened, Ricardo Pietreczko.
That's the word I was thinking of. 40 off the 118, so treble 18 is the shot. Well, he's gone for a ball, which I have no clue why. There you go.
Well, 150 for Aspinall. Oh, wrong house. Totally the wrong house. Was nearer the 16 than the 19 as he hit big 7. Sporting a nice trim beard, the Asp.
It's nicely groomed, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Well, so's Ricardo. He let his hair run wild in the summer, it seemed. 18 for tops here for an hold of throw in the opening leg. 75, and you can hear the German fans in here cheering.
There's enough of them. I'd say a third of the fans in here are not English. It's a fair well, people from every country. There's a lot of Germans, a lot from Belgium, very few Scandinavians in. Met some people from Switzerland.
It is
some
the
Americans.
World Championships, and it attracts people now from all over the world. It is the hottest ticket in town. 1-0. Welcome along those joining us on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Keep liking and subscribing. We'll have an interview with Callan Ridds. Made it through to his first quarter-final here at the Ali Pali.
Use it or lose it.
Is that your advice, is it?
Yeah, use it or lose it, because if people don't use it, we'll lose it.
3-10 Aspinall.
Bit like local businesses.
Yeah.
Use them or lose them.
Aspinall 3-10, less 60.
Chance here for Ricardo. So the 140, well, 140. Would love another, but that's not going to happen. 2 single 20s. And a 19, a very steady start from both at the moment. Just feeling each other out and just getting acclimatized to the environment.
We mention it a lot, don't we, about the beauty of being first on, you know, when you're going to play. There's been 2 huge games, 7-set thrillers. And these lads will have been waiting a while. They'll have seen Robert Owen nearly go 3-0 and think, right, we're going to be on in maybe 20-25 minutes.
Yep.
And then have to
hour
wait.
later.
Yeah, an hour later they're walking on here. Right, 110 Aspinall, the whole throw in the opening leg on his own throw. I'd like to get rid of this 3-dart combo if he can. Single 20, so treble 18. Is he going to stay there? No, he went for the treble 18. Didn't find it. So Pietreczko will get a look at 142 for a breaker throw.
Ricardo 142.
Well, he's down
56.
to 56, the same as Aspinall, just in case Aspinall can't mop it up. But usually this is a strong area of his game. 52% on doubles for the tournament, but he's fluffed his lines there.
He has. This for a break and a 2-0 lead. Same 16 hit. Tops he needs for 2-0. Just over the top. 1 dart left. Bent the wire, but not in.
20.
Double 10 for Asp. 1-1. Opening set.
Well, this is going to be a slugfest if it carries on like this. The player really found anywhere near their top gear.
Here comes the Ass looking for a max to counter Pietreczko's opening ton.
Maybe he's going to be the first one to press the button. May drag each other along as well, of course. That's what usually happens. One player hits the afterburner, the other player follows.
He's on a 9, still on a 9, and again, bring it on, not quite. 181 Aspinall, Pietreczko on 304. The Germans giving a bit back as well here at the Alexandra Palace.
Oh, is that what? Is that referring to the
football?
Football.
They have, yeah.
Wow.
Aspinall on 181, he's in the red bit. Comes down, hits the bull, so that's 110, leaves 71, 18. It was, but he only hit the single.
That will do, though. 58 after 9, a possible 11 dart leg on the throw of Ricardo, who's not got going as of yet. A very laboured performance thus far in set 1.
58 then for a breaker throw in the opening set. 1 leg apiece, 18 for tops, 2 darts in hand. 1 clips the bottom wire, thought that was in. 2 10s he needs then. And this time he shaves the wire on the outside, but Pietreczko's left himself a whole lot of work to do here. 139, this would be some outshot, and it's only an old throw, and it's not going to go. 19 leaves 120. Got 100 left, treble 20 to leave tops, and he does find treble 20, so he's waiting on tops, but Aspinall for the first break of the match. Looking at 2 10s, took it out in the last leg, takes it out in this leg. And Aspinall, first meaningful blow as he leaves Pietreczko 2 legs to 1. 2 from 6 on the doubles, 1 from 3 for Ricardo Pietreczko.
Yeah, tournament doubles for Aspinall, very impressive. 5 from 50%. Tournament average, however, is of concern, just 90. It's the kind of stuff I was in to make a semi-final in 1999 and 2000.
Interesting afternoon ahead. Still got an evening session of darts as well. Don't forget, over on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page, we've got interviews with the players and darts content from across the talkSPORT network, along with our live commentaries, and that's all thanks to the new Top Trumps Darts Legends game. Now, I asked Nico this question earlier on. In a game of top trumps, who gets the best card, you or him? Who would be the higher rated?
Nick Paul, obviously, because he won a major.
Well, a max for us, just at the right time there. I think he said you, in fairness, so there you go. Probably even.
He had a far superior career. Achieved far more.
100.
Not that that's always a blueprint, of course, but there you go. I haven't won 3 world titles, but I think I'm a better player than John Park. But there you go.
There you go. There you go. 163 Aspinall at the board, 210 for Pietreczko.
75.
Pietreczko goes downstairs, it's treble 19. Then the single, now goes back up north, 96 scored, leaves 114. As for the set, needs 88. Treble 20, just resets his grip, hits the treble, perfect dart. Double 14 for the set, just on the outside. Can he use that as a marker? Just shuffles along the hockey and brushes off the barrel. And Nathan Aspinall makes a great start. Hand slap between the two. It's Aspinall who leads by 1-0. What an afternoon of darts we have had so far here at the Alexandra Palace. Chris Dobey survived 45 missed darts to beat Kevin Dukes by 4-3. We've just seen Callan Ridge beat Robert Owen by the same through to his first ever Ali Pali World quarter-final. Ricardo Pietreczko takes on Nathan Aspinall in our final game of the day. And it is the Englishman Aspinall who leads by 1-0. Still to come tonight, Stephen the Bullet Bunting takes on Luke Woody Woodhouse. Michael Van Gerwen against Jeffrey de Graaf, and Luke Littler against Ryan Joyce rounds off the final game of 2024. We'll be back live and exclusive on talkSPORT 2 for all quarter-finals from midday on New Year's Day. All that to come and the semi-finals and the finals exclusively live over on talkSPORT. You can watch along on the talkSPORT YouTube, Darts YouTube page if you wanted to get involved with that one. Keep your comments coming in. You are listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find rooms for as little as £49 in the Big Village sale at villagehotels.com. So Nathan Aspinall then takes out the opening set. It's Mark Wilson with Chris Mason. Mace, job well done for Aspinall. Lost the opening leg, but bounced back nicely to reel off 3 on the spin. Yeah,
he did, and the final 2 legs had a 180 in each of them. It was a 13 dart break, a throw, a 15 dart hold, an average in the set of 93.87, but a real disappointing start to the match for Ricardo. And every now and again, he has one of these in him, and he's going to have to find a way of shaking it off. Otherwise, he's going to get steamrolled.
Yeah, could run away pretty quickly. Aspinall with a throw in set 2. And we're underway, and Aspinall with a couple of single 20s finishes off the visit with a treble to take out a 10 in the opening. Take out a ton, sorry, in the opening leg, opening visit of set 2.
It took nearly, well, it took over 9 minutes, that opening set. It was only 4 legs in terms of legs played. 140 for Aspinall to back up the ton, already putting distance between himself and Ricardo, who's on 4-4-1, single 25 is found with dart 2.
45.
Only 45 down to 396, so 135 in front plus these for Aspinall.
Aspinall 261, Pietreczko on 396. Another 140 for the Asp, down to 121 after. You're live on talkSPORT 2. Ricardo Pietreczko, a cacophony of noise as he throws his darts here. They're making lots of noise here. They'll be making plenty tonight when the likes of the Bullet, Stephen Bunting, Michael Van Gerwen and Luke Littler take to the stage. Pietreczko here is having a shocker.
65.
Only on 3-9, so Aspinall is on 56 after 12. Is a very warm favourite to take out the opening leg. 1 set to 0.
Crowd will have to watch themselves. They'll be described as something tomorrow in the newspapers.
56.
56 for the Asp, 16 for tops. Keep his runner legs going. Great marker, surely just over the top. And again, he uses the marker to perfection. That's 4 on the spin for the Asp.
And 3 on the spin in 15 or under, Mark. This is quality stuff.
It is.
Average starts to move 90s. 15 ahead. Oh.
Well, it's fair to say,
yeah,
it's fair to say that we haven't seen the best of Aspinall yet, but he knows to get to the latter part of these games, and
he knows how to win them too, doesn't he?
Yeah, in the semi-finals.
Has he made the semis twice, or?
Yeah.
I thought.
Pietreczko here is struggling. His scoring has deserted him early in this game. Can't find a treble. Aspinall looking to strike. The throw here is 97 points in front. Pietreczko back on 400 though. He's at the hockey now. Can be a feisty little character, Pietreczko.
Oh yeah,
as he showed in a recent game with Luke Littler.
Yeah, took umbrage to him what he felt was showboating.
303 Aspinall looking down the board. Wants 719s, can't find them. It's very warm out there this afternoon.
Oh, beautiful final dart. It's only 95, it takes him down to 208. There's 1 leg up and a set up. Pietreczko on 319, single 20. He just can't get that first dart to find. Dart 2 does, as does dart 3. A great 140. His second of the match.
Yeah, just needs to get his scoring going, Pietreczko. He's 1 set to 0 down, 1 leg to 0 down.
90.
Nice cover shooting on treble 17, gets him down to 118. Pietreczko 179, single 19, so back up to the top of the board. Would like at least one treble out of this, and he does get it. So he's left himself on 80, but Aspinall with a chance to break is looking at 118.
Yeah, he loves these kind of shots, Aspinall, when he's absolutely on it. And, well, Pietreczko signalling to his family and friends, pointing at his arm, I'm okay. Well, a set down and a leg down, and averaging 82. Misses the ball for a real creative shot there. The 60 was blocked after the 20, had 98 left at treble 16, and had a go at the ball. Ricardo wants tops, but that's a blocker. That's a horror.
Just has to move along the hockey to his left-hand side. Tried to go over the top, and the dart has been and gone.
Single 9. Gets it. Double 8. Double 4.
It's for 2-0 up in the second set. Aspinall delivers, and that is now 5 legs on the spin.
It is. Shake of the head. A real slow blink like a cat. Ricardo in almost disgust. If a cat slow blinks you, it's a term of endearment.
58 for the Asp. Pietreczko, who's averaging only 68 in this set. Gets a ton to get him off and running. As we showed earlier, Callan Ridge went 2-0 behind. It's not the end of the road, but you do need your opponent to come back to you if you are going to come back and win.
You have to get to your opponent's level, and it's not looking likely at the moment. It's a big one. It's literally not even, it's not like a treble 1 or a treble 5 where it's in the corner. Does get treble 18, so he's down to 326, 386 Aspinall. And a leg Aspinall started, and this is a leg to win the set.
84.
It's all a little bit messy and twitchy. In fact, the whole tournament hasn't been in a hole. Everyone's looked edgy and nervous, and can't put my finger on why.
96.
Well, might be something to do with the $500,000 that's on offer. World Championship crown on offer. Aspinall on 302, single 18, treble 1. Not the visit he was hoping for. So Pietreczko now has got the darts here and a chance to break the throw. He's lost 5 on the spin here. He's 5-1 down in match play terms. He might be about to go 2 sets to 0 down as well. Only 60. He is on a finish.
Well, Aspinall here needs a 2 treble turn ideally, and there's a treble 20 high and in the middle. He'd be devastated not to have followed that.
97 leaves him on a finish, but Pietreczko's first in, the big fish. No treble to kick off the combo. Comes down for treble 19, hits that one. 96 scored. He's down to 74, sorry, and Aspinall on 164. This would get them going. This is for the set.
Get him going.
Oh, big treble. And then single 8. So 27 scored, and then tidies up with the last dart, treble 20. Pietreczko then to finally put a second leg on the board. He's looking at 74. Might only be 1 dart at a double. It's the out. So that leaves him
49.
17 for double 16.
42.
And a dart missed.
I don't know why you're going full for a double 12. Why you're going? Yeah, even Nathan Aspinall sort of pulled a face as if to say, "Why are you going that way for, mate?" Yeah.
Well, 77 is treble 19, double 10. Double 10 was kind to him earlier on, and it's kind to him again now. Nathan Aspinall is not in the mood to hang around here at Alexandra Palace. To the crowd, he's taken out the opening 2 sets, dropping only 1 leg in the process. Aspinall in control. Final game of the afternoon session, live on talkSPORT 2. Pietreczko 0. We're live at the Alexandra Palace, and Nathan Aspinall is leading Ricardo Pietreczko by 2-0. Race to place in the final 8 on New Year's Day. Winner of this one will take on the winner of tonight's encounter between Luke Littler and Ryan. Already through to the quarterfinals. Peter Wright knocked out the defending champion Luke Humphries. That was 4-1. If you check out the latest Aces and Arrows podcast, you'll hear Mason and I's reaction to that defeat for the world champion Luke Humphries. That's available now via all the usual talkSPORT channels. Chris Dobey, 4-3 winner over Kevin Dukes earlier on. He lines up a quarter-final with Gerwen Price, who beat Johnny Clayton yesterday by 4-2. And Callan Ridds is a 4-3 winner over Robert Owen, who really got the wrong end of the crowd earlier on as he was knocked out. But it's been a heroic effort from Owen, who has secured his professional status going forward, so congratulations to him. Still to come tonight, Stephen Bunting, Luke Woodhouse, Michael Van Gerwen, former champion, takes on Jeffrey de Graaf, and Luke Littler, runner-up here last year, takes on Ryan Joyce. That could be an absolute cracker. Right, 2-0 here. Chris Mason, is there any way back for Ricardo Pietreczko?
Yeah, absolutely. Aspinall's only averaging 89-82 at the moment, only averaged 85-08 in that set. 93-87 in the set before. This is nothing that is out of or outside of the range of Pietreczko. He's played at levels in excess of 100. He's played amazingly on the Euro Tour in front of twice as many people as this. The guy's got gears and levels, but as I've always explained, like Gary Anderson on that given day, ain't your day, ain't your day. If they don't click, the timing's off. You may not have slept well last night. Something may have happened at home. You may be distracted by outside influences. You could be trying to play in front of a hostile crowd that are doing everything in their power to make it as miserable as possible for you. There's loads and loads of elements to sport.
There are. And it's all part of what makes sport so great.
Sometimes
all the little nuances that go into the performance on any given day.
I say you can practice and practice and prepare, but you can't predict form. That comes and goes like time.
It does. 23 Aspinall, Pietreczko on 3-7-1. Aspinall leads 2-0.
Perfect example. Look at the form of Man City right now.
Yeah. Last few years been unbeatable. Now they're struggling to win a game.
Look at MBG.
Yeah. Similar comment applies. Here comes the Asp. 139 against a Pietreczko throw, gets him down to 144. Ricardo here is in danger of being blown away. I thought this had the makings of a long game. It's amazing. So often you have an opinion on a game and it can go the opposite way, but you are making an opinion based on the fact that you think Pietreczko's going to turn up. I mean, he's not playing well.
You're basing it on form and what we've seen. You know, it's not like we're doing it from a small sample either. I think I knew what Aspinall was going to average based on his recent form, and it was going to be around about 92, 93, which is where he's at now. That's his tournament average is 90. So he averaged 88 and 92 in
43.
His opening two matches.
48.
No finish for Ricardo, 165, so no pressure on the 48 for Aspinall. 16 leaves double. This is on the Ricardo throw.
And it is another break of throw.
So that's 7 on the spin.
Things are starting to look a little bit ominous for the German.
It's not looking like Christmas, is it, for him?
No, and Aspinall's back
looking
in
like
the
Halloween.
Yeah. Maximum for Asp, his third of the game so far, and in every aspect of the game at the moment, Aspinall is leading the way.
Yeah, in the important metrics, he's miles in front. Aspinall's at more 180s than Ricardo's at 140s.
The Asp can't follow up his opening max. Lots of youngsters here today enjoying maybe their first foray into the darts. Good to see them enjoying it with mums and dads.
Quite sure it's a family day out, but each to their own.
45.
Only 45 for Ricardo.
I took my little lad. Well, you remember I took him to the match play, not last year, the year before, and he had a wonderful time. But that's a slightly different environment to this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
a much smaller crowd.
Yeah, it is. 170 Aspinall, 356 Pietreczko's in the red bit, looking to fill it up. Will that
hello.
get him going? A point to the crowd.
Taking you require 170.
Been a long time coming. Is the Asp going to knock out the big fish? Can't quite get the second treble, and I think he would have gone for that as well. And he did, he hit the ball.
The indicator is if they go for the ball, whether they've gone for it, had the treble gone in. That's usually the case. So the 180 has gone down to 176, but Aspinall's already on tops. And he's not followed. 96 left, treble 20 leaves double 18.
100. Taking you require 40.
Tops then for an eighth leg on the spin.
A couple of glum-looking Germans there.
Marker. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Couldn't be any closer.
They haven't had a lot to cheer about, but a miss allows Ricardo in on 76 after 12. This is for a break of throw.
76.
Ricardo just has a little drink of his water, takes his time, asks for a little bit of order. Single 20, will it be 16 for tops? It is. 16 hit tops for a leg. And Pietreczko's woes continue. That's 1 of 6 on the outer ring. He's feeding on scraps at the minute. Aspinall 210's been good down here. That is a blocker dart though.
I'll go for 488 then.
Well, he's thinking about throwing from South London. He's moved that far along the hockey. I think he is in South London here. 210s. This would be a remarkable shot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. When it's your day, it's your day. Even Ricardo Pietreczko smiles, a wink and a fist bump. Fair play, Ricardo. He's up against it here. That was some dart.
Yeah, that was superb. It's the kind of thing you usually see at an exhibition.
41.
Ricardo is in danger of wilting here.
Yeah, it was interesting when Ricardo fluffed his opportunity to win that leg. It was sort of just a nod of the head and a shrug off of Aspinall as if to say, well, mate, I'm giving you chances. You can't take them.
.361 the Asp.
96.
Pietreczko down to 364, but this is on the Pietreczko throw, and Aspinall here with a break will go 3 sets to 0 in front. And he's in the red bit again. 4th Aspinall maximum.
2 in the last 2 legs. He had that spell in legs 3 and 4 to win the opening set. He had 180s in consecutive legs.
64.
He's trying to replicate, well, he has replicated that here. 1-8-1 away from 3-0 in sets. Should come out.
48.
1-3-3 left for the Asp. The number 12 seed looking to make it through to the last 8. Treble 1 for Ricardo's. Well, he's seen the funny side of it, but must be so
inside.
disappointing when you play like this.
33.
Behind the smile, he will be embarrassed, frustrated, annoyed.
All of the above. 1-3-3 for Aspinall, who I'm sure was anticipating a much tougher ride than this. The ride could get bumpy yet.
Should be single 16 here.
To leave tops.
93.
Yep. Tops after 12. Pietreczko back on 252.
And now he's reacting. Every time he misses, he's almost reacting to the crowd. He's bringing the crowd into it now. I'm I'm not overly enjoying this performance from Ricardo. I know there's a lot of laughing going on stage, but this is watching a player really struggling. And now he's bowing and playing the crowd, and Aspinall's trying not to get involved here. He needs tops for a 3-0 lead. It's not his problem how his opponent's playing. He's got to take care of his own business, and now he's smiling.
This is a new low.
Tops hit, and Aspinall leads by 3-0. It's 9 in leg score, and Pietreczko led 1-0.
This was a fight. You know, Pietreczko's corner would throw in the towel. An average of exactly 100 for set 3.
41.
The 9 could be on. It is on. And what better person to deliver it than Aspinall, who's got a big smile on his face. Can he become the third 9-darter here at the Alexandra Palace? Well, the roof would come off if he can get this. It will be party time at the Palace. 1-4-1 the target. A false start for Aspinall. Readjusts, and then it's big 5. Just runs up. Can I take that one back? Nice.
No mulligans here, pal.
That would have been nice.
41.
But Pietreczko here with Aspinall on 100. Pietreczko is 300 points behind. 77 the average.
What I want to see is a player that they abuse, like they have done today, beyond the 9, and then when they want, say, 24 left, go for a single 4. Sorry.
Well, Robert Owen was on it earlier on, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He got deep into it. They weren't booing him then, or jeering him then.
No.
52.
48 left for the Asp. Must be difficult for him because there's no coming back at all.
No. And he'll be, listen, as much as he wants to win this match with all of his heart, as a player, when this kind of thing happens, you do feel for your opponent to a certain degree. Well, you certainly do when you're 3-0 up.
16 for the double. Oh, near a double 8 than double 16. And he tidies up. And it's yet another Nathan Aspinall leg on the board. This is one-way traffic.
Well, the last 4 legs, he's pretty much going out in 15 darts every leg. Well, that's the average for that spell.
You are live on talkSPORT 2. You're listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find rooms for as little as £49 in a big village sale at villagehotels.com.
58.
Aspinall down to 270 here. Pietreczko on 347. I'm not saying he's quite given up, Ricardo, but I think he's considering ordering the taxi.
I think checked out of the hotel, mate.
Yeah.
And he started the leg with 41, and or started this set, should I say, and listen, when a set's over, you think, right, come on then, let's regroup, let's have a go, and you start with 41, and you could tell he was incredibly frustrated. And rightly so. This guy's a good dart player, and this is where people who don't play sport at this kind of level just don't get their head around it. You know, oh, he's rubbish. Well, if he was rubbish, he wouldn't have got here.
Yeah, 170 on here. Can't get. He thought the second one was in. He was going to line up the bull, I think, to try a bit of entertainment. Again, he hits the bull to leave tops. Tops after 12. Pietreczko on 232. Look, darts, you're on your own. If you're up there playing brilliant, you're the best thing in the world. When it's all going wrong, there's nobody there to dig you out of the hole other than yourself. And as you said before, the harder you try, the worse it can get. Tops for Aspinall to move within 1. of the quarterfinals. Misses tops underneath, so it's 210s. He's been really good down here. This time he goes inside. Has a look at Pietreczko's score. He's going to have a go at double five regardless, and he's gone inside it. Now he must wish he may as well have busted it.
Ricardo require 144.
Single 18, shots off.
78 scored. 98. 46. 5 for the Asp then, who has won the last 10 legs. 1 for double two. Big one hit. Double two the target then. Oh, he's busted his score. Wildly inaccurate dart there.
Ricardo require 46.
Must be catching.
Must be. 46 then for Pikachu. Well, it says the Pokemon, you've got to catch him. Catch all the legs from here. Finally, he gets one. 1-1 in the fourth set. Aspinall leads 3-0, and Asp a fist bump. Been played in great spirit, this one, but it is one-way traffic. But it isn't over yet.
Oh, it is.
Well, we will see. Aspinall still has the throw in the fourth set. Throws in this leg. He's only had 7 goes at a double, Ricardo Pietreczko.
There's only one leg in the match that Aspinall didn't get a dart at a double at, and that was in leg 1.
Yep.
At 11 legs, he's not only had darts at double at, 10 of them, he's hit the double.
Yeah, barring that last leg, it's been pretty competent, hasn't it?
Yeah, averaging nearly 94, 36% on the doubles, and with nothing coming back at him, that's more than acceptable.
It is indeed. So Peter Wright, Chris Dobey, Gerwen Price and Callan Ridge all through tonight. Bunting against Woodhouse, Van Gerwen de Graaf and Littler against Joyce will be the crowd.
That's your pick of the night.
Well, I'd like to think the Ryan Joyce game, but I just wonder here as Pikachu goes for a max. I just think that Bunting Woodhouse game off to a good start, maybe. Bit of pressure on Bunting as the big favourite.
Yeah, and another person player being told. Oh, another one of those.
Top stops for a 1-3-1. And Aspinall with a showstopper is one away. Pietreczko leads the cheerleading. And you might have been right, Chris. It might be all over. It could be all over in as little as, what, 12 darts time here. Treble 17. Tops for a 1-3-1. First ton plus out of the match. And only 60.
I wonder what I fancied in terms of betting you.
Well, Asper's just had a 60 on the floor that nearly wiped out his whole score there.
Well, myself and many, many others, including the punters, because it was backed in, this felt like Ricardo would get the job done in this one.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit bigger than your 11 to 10 now.
Yeah, probably
maybe put a 0 on the end of it.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
42.
Well, Aspinall here follows up his 120 with only 42. So Pietreczko is not done here yet. Look, Pietreczko
45.
only 45, and the end you feel is nigh. One in Hildesheim on the European Tour over a year ago. Has not quite hit the heights since. Aspinall, a 2-time major winner. Love to get his hands on the biggest prize in sport.
Not half.
59.
It's 205 points away from victory. 11-2 in legs. Is it going to be 4-0? Looking in good shape here. 2 treble 19s. Getting down to 71. Pietreczko It will be his last visit. It's a 140. 71 then to wrap it up in double quick time for the Asp. Treble 13 hits a single, so it's 18 for Tops, 18 right in the middle. Tops for the match to put Pietreczko out of his misery, and he's missed the match star. 137 to stay alive for Pikachu.
Treble 19 Tops to trump the treble 17 Tops by Aspinall.
No, sir. Treble 18 is hit. And he leaves 48, but will he be back? 2 10s for the Asp to wrap up another comprehensive victory here, moving to the final 8 at Alexandra Palace. Job done for the Asp. Truth be told, after the opening leg, it's been all Nathan Aspinall. Disappointment for Pikachu. Nowhere near the standard he's shown and we come to expect. For Aspinall, that's a decent performance. 286, 180, 39% on the doubles. And he's safely through to the final 8 on New Year's Day. He will be back. We'll hear him live on talkSPORT 2. We'll get reaction to come as well. That'll be over on our talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. Interviews with all winners and all the content from all our live commentaries and the talkSPORT network when it comes to darts. That's all thanks to the new Top Trumps Darts Legends game. Chris Mason, well, that was as easy a win in the last 16 as you're ever going to get here at the Alexandra Palace.
Yeah, for me, Pietreczko got involved with the sing-along and was trying to win the crowd over, and that almost made the situation twice as bad. And he was just constantly, I don't know whether he was affected, only he will know that, or how it made him feel. And once he'd lost sort of focus and concentration, he couldn't recover, and it was a disturbing performance for me. But it is what it is. That's sport. But Aspinall 94-28, his best performance of the tournament so far. 40s, 6-180s, and you compare that to Ricardo, 3-140s and 2-180s, and one of them came at the death. But 98 average in set 4 to get it done. That's tidy enough towards the back end. His last 2 sets were 100.20 and 98.31, and well, moving forward, that's the kind of numbers he's going to be needing to post at least.
So we now know through to the final 8. Peter Wright, Nathan Aspinall, Chris Dobey, Gerwen Price and Callan Ridds. What we don't know are the final 3 names. Tonight we will know those names. Stephen Bunting, the Bullet. Luke Woodhouse, who beat Damon Heta in a cracker last time out. Michael van Gerwen got past James Hurrell and Brendan Dolan. Takes on Jeffrey de Graaf, who's beaten Gary Anderson on his way through to the last 16. And we round off the night. Luke Littler, the tournament favourite. He takes on the Geordie Ryan Joyce. Already 2 Geordies through to the last 8. Can Ryan complete the treble? He beat Ryan Searle last time out. We have got a couple of minutes to have a look back at, or forward to what we've got tonight. Bunting against Woodhouse. Chris, what's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I like the look of Bunty. Averaged 100.06. Demolition job of Maros Razma. His seasonal numbers stack up. He's won their last 9 meetings. So Woodhouse will be fully aware of that situation. It's 10-1. I think he beat Woodhouse. Woodhouse beat him, and then it's been 9 on the spin. Listen, he's 180 is 530 for the season. Every little metric and every aspect of Bunting's game is superior to that of Woodhouse. But what Woodhouse has done is found a way. He beat Ilagan comfortably, 94 average 3-0. Then he beat De Decker 3-1 with an 88. A disappointing De Decker. And then he got past the 9-dart hero, Damon Heta, went all the way. And averaged 92 in the process, and his seasonal numbers is 93, and that's pretty much where he is.
Okay. One word, Van Gerwen beat de Graaf?
No. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what you were going to say
no.
then. And Luke Littler, Ryan Joyce, last 16.
Yeah, this is I don't think this is as foregone as it's being. 1-9. They've never played each other, obviously. Joyce is priced up as big as of 11-2. Again, every number I look at does suggest a comfortable Littler win, but I think his tournament average is 95, Ryan Joyce, and that's enough to make things uncomfortable for Luke Littler.
Yeah, interesting night. We will be back here at 7. Great to see the Ass. He's got a young little fan in the front row. He's going to give him some of the dart stems and flights. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Next on talkSPORT to its cult heroes with Danny Kelly. We know 5 of the final 8 for New Year's Day. Who will join them? We will be back here at 7 o'clock at the Alexandra Palace. For Bunting Woodhouse, Van Gerwen de Graaf and Littler Joyce, we'll see you back here at 7.